It's the middle of March, and in a few days' time, another season will come to an end. I know you had a good summer, Alan, but not so good in the winter. Perhaps you can tell us why.
Yeah, I wish I knew, really. No, it's just been a bit slow. I've been most weekends since October, and there's been other people fishing on the lake as well, and there just haven't been a fish out since October. It's been very slow this winter. Had all sorts of problems with the birds. You just pick up a catapult and the seagulls are up in the sky just waiting for the baits to drop. We've been having to use bait droppers and stringers and all sorts of things just to get actual boilies into the water, and then as soon as you sat there for about 10 minutes, along come the old tufties and they're down on your baits picking it up. So this old adage of sort of keeping the bait going in through the winter to keep the fish active and keep them taking bait, you just can't keep a bait in the water now with the birds and the wildlife, you know. So that's one of the problems, I think. I think there's other problems as well, but that's one of them. But
yeah, I suppose you don't get that sort of problem on a small water where you can frighten the ducks off, do you? It's mainly large waters, but you've also been fishing big fish waters that are difficult in the summer, so you can't expect them to be easy in the winter.
No, you just hope that if one of the big fish comes out, you know, quite often if they do, they're at one of their biggest weights, you know, that time of year from October onwards. And also they're in real good condition then, you know, they do look really nice, don't they, sometimes. Yeah, I heard you've been catching a few, though, through the winter?
Yeah, not bad. Went to an Essex lake in December and we had some good results. I was fishing with Mick Richardson.
Oh, yeah.
And perhaps before we say too much more about this session we're on now, it might be nice to go back to December on the Essex lake and see exactly what happened.
Yep, we're in. Magic.
You got one, mate?
Yeah.
Lovely.
About 200 miles in towards us, the bank. Oh, that's better.
Lovely.
They've been showing well, haven't they?
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, they have been rolling over the baits, haven't they? Oh, it's on top. Lovely.
I don't think it's a biggie, but still it's a fish.
It's wet, isn't it? You don't think it's a particularly big one, no? Still heavy fish in the winter's
That's right.
welcome one, isn't it?
Pleasure.
You got unhooking mat around somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a nice fish.
It's a double.
That's bigger than that, I think.
Yeah. It's funny, when I hit it, it just screamed towards the bank.
Yeah. Lovely. Let's hope we get it. Just your first carp this winter, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly is.
Nice early December mirror. Yeah, it's a good fish, that.
Yeah.
It's going the wrong way. Yeah,
Yes.
we got it.
Magic.
Well done.
Let's get the net. Terrific.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Nice colour.
Yeah. Lovely.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, it's bigger than what we think.
Yeah, it's a plump one.
Lovely.
It's a lively one as well.
It's a barbless hook, so it just fall out. That was on a straight bottom bait, that one.
Yeah, just on single sinker.
Lovely.
There we are. The old cream IM30 boil is lovely.
It's one of the German strain, you know?
Yeah, is it?
The Bingles, what we call them.
Oh, yeah, I forget how you pronounce the name there.
Yes. Lively. Yeah, they've all got those sort of blunt noses.
There you go.
What do you reckon? 17?
I think it might be a little bit bigger than that.
Oh, yes. Oh, 20.
Is it 20?
Very close.
Have you deducted the weight of the sling
Yeah.
already? You zeroed it, have you? So,
Oh,
I don't know, it's jumping a bit, isn't it? It
great,
says over
isn't it?
20. Do you want me to hold it and you read it?
yeah.
Right. Let me just shake it about so it ends up somewhere.
Yeah, she's a 20
Is it?
pounds. Yeah, 20 pounds 6.
Well
Magic.
done. Great, brilliant.
So much for that small
£20
fish.
6, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, smashing. I'll get my camera, shall I?
Oh, right.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Another one.
Turn around.
Yeah, turn it round, have a couple more.
Should have got buckets here normally with water, you know.
This time of year it's not so bad, is it?
It just looks nice for the.
Sun's not out, is it? Lovely.
Very solid fish, isn't it?
Yeah. Just keep like that and I'll take 3 or 4. It's a nice side, this. My flash going off?
Yeah.
Right, just one more from down here.
Okay. It's a nice backdrop here because you can get really low, you know.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
Right. God, I'm smothered. Yucky. Solid
I
fish.
love one of you putting it back if the margins are all right, yeah?
What's its best side, kid?
The last side we photographed.
Yeah. Only.
It don't matter which, there's not much between it actually.
Come here. Come here.
If it wants to go, just leave it, let it go. Like.
Okay. Very solid fish.
Lovely, yeah, just put it back slowly.
Yeah.
Smashing, well done. Lovely. Erratic, it's
Probably a common.
it pulled hard and then it come towards me, it pulled hard again.
Yeah.
I put this where, it's right near the other bank, only sort of 8 foot away, right where a couple of fish had rolled.
Yeah.
So hope it's a good one.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to have a good day, doesn't it?
Terrific start.
You've already had a 20.
Yeah. I think this will surprise you.
It's not fighting like a big fish.
Yeah, my one didn't know, did it?
No, don't think it's a big one.
Probably cold.
Yeah. Some of these winter fish, they don't,
They don't
if they haven't been
realise.
hooked for a while, they don't know what's happening, I think.
That's right. I'll fight now.
No, I just got a glimpse of it then.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I'll be in bronze.
It's going all over the place.
Common, I'll bet you.
It's a lovely colour.
Yeah.
Looks an orangey colour. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's a common.
How did you know that?
The way they fight.
Looks a good one, doesn't it?
Lovely.
Do you reckon it
colour.
might be 20?
Ah, so hope so.
They like the old cream iron 30 boilies, don't they?
Certainly do.
Look at that. No, it's not a 20, but it's a nice fish.
Right.
Lovely. I'll get the unhooking, Matt.
It's got the old bar. 15 and a half, 15, 6, 15 and a half.
15 and a half fish,
Yep.
yeah. Lovely.
Can't be bad.
Just have another look at him. Great. Oh well, if we don't catch anything more, we can't complain, can we?
Right. That baiting up's paid off.
Just starting to get the winter colours, aren't they?
That's right.
He's a bit lively. We'll see. See if we can hold her. God, that water must be cold in the lake. This fish feels very cold.
That's right.
Look at that, beautiful. What did we say it weighed? 15 and a half?
About 15, 6, 15 and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping a bit.
Right. Put it back. I think I can risk not putting it in there.
It seems calm enough, doesn't
In
it?
the sling to get it back.
Well behaved.
Goodbye.
Lovely. Oh, it's a good fish.
Yes.
Kev.
Oh. Taking a little bit of line. Yeah, I think this is probably a better fish. Another cold water carp. Thought it was going to take line then, but it didn't.
Oh, yes.
Oh, lovely.
Mirror. Oh, this looks a nice fish.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, looks it. Starting to fight now.
Yeah. Is it a 20, do you think?
I don't know, it looks, that's 17, 18ish.
It's going well. It's fighting well. I'll be surprised if it's not a 20.
Nice fat one.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a 20, isn't it?
It looks it.
Good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Go. Where's the Mick, Matt?
If you hold it
Yeah, I've got her here.
over here, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to do it here a little bit? That's it. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's a good 20, isn't it?
It's a cracker. Oh, yes. Lovely. 21 odd.
Is it? Lovely, good. You off the ground, yeah.
21,
About 21 and a half, is it? Or just under?
21.6.
21.6, I reckon. Just hold it there. Nice and steady.
Yeah, go on,
Yeah? You just check it for us.
at 21.6, yeah, 21.4,
Yeah.
21.6. Yeah, lovely.
That's a nice winter fish, isn't it?
Two winter twin.
Perhaps you can get my camera, can you, and we'll take some pictures?
Yeah.
Get us both in. Very nice shot.
Beautiful
Lovely.
camera, Kev. Want to turn around, mate?
Yeah,
I tell you, always have a bucket of water, keep them nice and wet, you know?
yeah.
If I told you the weight of that fish, you wouldn't believe it when I first put it in. That was 13.5 pounds 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
So they're growing well then.
yeah.
They're very lively to hold, aren't they?
Yeah. They're not
You
used
feel
to
they're
it.
going to flick out your hands
right.
at any moment. What did we
that
say it
all
was?
right?
21 what?
21.6, wasn't it? 21. Yeah.
I'm glad I got this new fox
That's
suit
right,
on.
yeah. Slime suit. That's it, lovely.
Flash didn't come up on that one. Can you take
Didn't
one
it?
more? I thought the flash would have come up.
That's a cracker. Lovely.
Oh, that's water, it's cold.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, we'll take the temperature later.
I think we'll let him go.
Yeah. Lovely.
Bit lively, that one. You got one, Mick?
Yep.
I better get the unlooking mat before I come up.
Feels good fish.
Well done, mate.
Tell Kevin, you drop that rod. Put it over there, please.
Drop this line.
Yeah, if you pick the rod right up, that's it, and take it over.
Good.
That way. Feels a good fish, Kev.
It's what winter fishing can be like sometimes, isn't it? Sometimes you could sit here all day and all night and all another day and not get a bite.
This feels a lump.
How's that old Shimano, all right?
Yeah, lovely. Never any trouble, are they?
Nice reels, isn't they? What do you reckon then? You reckon it's over 20, yeah?
I hope so. Feels it. Feels like a 30. Oh.
Oh, it's going to go again.
You seen it yet at all?
No,
It's often a good sign, isn't it?
I thought it was going to go then. What depth you got out in front here?
I'd say can go down to about 15 foot out in the middle.
That's fairly deep then. What you got out, about 8 foot out here in front,
Here about 12, I reckon.
where the fish is now? About 12. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Should see it in a minute.
Oh,
That's
don't.
going again.
The more you stick it, the more she comes up. Goes.
Yeah, it's good fish, that. Makes those blanks worthwhile, doesn't it? When you get a good...
If you asked me what size I thought it would, I'd say 25 plus at the moment.
I got a glimpse of it then,
Yeah.
but not of the size of it. I just saw a
It's-
pale, orangey sort of shape.
Oh, give me a wrist. A wrist.
Oh, did you see it, Mick?
No, I still haven't seen it. Right, here she comes.
Oh, it's a common.
Big common.
It's a common.
Not one of those noddy dog.
Beautiful one too.
Silver one.
Oh, going well, isn't it? Yeah, you said it wouldn't be a
I'm
common.
amazed. I'll say it's certainly not fighting like a common.
Not as big as we think, is it?
Nah.
It's a 20, but
Hooked in the bum, is it?
don't think so. Is there many commons in here, Mick?
Yeah, there's quite a few actually.
Quite a few, yeah. Just a very, very fit fish, isn't it?
Certainly is. He's had his Weetabix today.
Looks a very clean one.
Here she comes. We hope.
Should get it this time, shall we?
I reckon so. She's feeling knackered.
That's a good fish, that. And a beautiful
Quite
one.
deep.
Superb fish to catch in the winter. Look at the condition of it, look.
Yes.
Got it.
Lovely.
Just knock the lead in, that's it. That is a cracker.
Yahoo!
You have yourself a £20
Really?
winter common. Well done, mate. Look at that.
God dear.
The condition of it.
Yeah.
Right, where's the unhooking, Matt?
Yeah, it's just behind us.
What do you reckon? Just under 20, is
It's
it?
going to be about 19 and a half, yeah.
I can't tell from this side because it's in kilos this side.
Yeah, about 19 and a half.
About 19 and a half, yeah.
It's a lovely fish.
That's the sling. We've got to take the sling
That's
off
the
yet,
sling.
haven't we?
No, it's 20 on, just under 20 on there.
Right.
But I wanted to check these
It
scales
was about
anyway.
19 and a half on that one.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
right. So that's about right, isn't it?
Right, we'll take some pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a 20.
Wow. Flash, Kev?
Did it? I don't know.
No. Good,
Oh.
yeah, good girl. Sure. All right.
Just stay there a minute, mate.
My arms.
Lovely,
hurting.
thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well done, my darling.
Do you want a hand back or you want?
She was a good girl, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So nice when they behave like that. Nice thing about these particular slings is they do hold water, so they can keep the fish a bit
Yeah, nice and wet.
wet.
Important in the summer, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Doesn't matter so much this time
That's
of year.
right.
I'll take a picture of it if it behaves, but
Yeah.
if it wants
slip
to
her.
go, just let it go.
Whoopee. She heard you. Yeah.
Lovely, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks over 20.
Yeah. Certainly felt it.
Got a nice fat tummy on it as well, hasn't it?
It'll go 20.
There it goes.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Mick.
Yeah.
Night action, eh?
Yeah. Couldn't drop that.
Yeah,
Rod
cool.
there, 'cause
Yeah,
you
leave
can-
the net there a second.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah, if you drop that down, it's only in close. If you bring it up there, Kev, could you? And then I can play the... If you put it up there a bit. That's it. Lovely. And I can play the fish properly. If anything, it feels a bit warmer, doesn't it, now the wind's dropped?
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get a frost tonight, by the looks of it.
No, there's too much cloud, isn't there, at the moment? Certainly scrapping here. Oh yes. Here she comes. There she goes.
I thought that was another.
Yeah, it's muddied up, isn't it?
Yeah. Thought there was no one following it. Not that big, I don't.
No. Well, I think it's these soft rods, Kev. I'm not used to.
Looks a double, I think.
Yeah. You 10 out of 10 for scrapping. God. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want to come in.
I'm just pulling the net back. It looked like it was coming towards the net then.
Right, we're there.
Hang on, I haven't got it.
No, there you go. Yes.
Yeah. Don't like to stay past it with a net.
That's right.
Mid-double, maybe slightly bigger.
If I hold that, then you got the net.
I'll get the match, shall I?
Yeah. Little leech there. They get these in the winter, don't they, Kev?
Yeah.
Or they lay on the bottom.
Typical winter sign, that is.
I've had them sometimes where there have been clusters of them in their mouth. Don't know if you've ever had that in the winter.
Yeah, a lot in the mouth. That's where they're really laying up in the mud, I think, isn't it? It's nice to take them off the fish.
Oh, yeah.
It must irritate the fish. Some people say that's why they jump.
That's right. It's on a pop-up again. An inch and a half off the bottom. Just a shot.
There's your secret rig.
Yeah, nothing special.
Well, it's a leathery mirror.
There we go.
Lovely.
Let's return her. Whip back. Let's put in this clear bit here. She goes. Smashing.
Morning, mate. Morning, mate.
Oh dear.
Cup of tea?
What's time?
I don't know.
Oh, lovely.
You alright?
Yeah.
Cup of tea there, mate.
Bit misty, isn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it misty last night?
Yeah, I had one.
You did? I thought you did. I heard something going on about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
How big?
About 1912, I think.
Yeah?
Quickly weighed it.
Ah.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? It's fish number 6, isn't it?
Well pleased.
That's good. Yeah.
And I didn't have to wake you up.
Hey?
And I didn't have to wake you
No,
up.
I heard you. I thought, oh, he's been carp fishing longer than me. He should be able to manage without my help. That old boy down there.
Do you anything now?
Nah, I didn't have a single bleep.
It's quite active again, isn't it? I'm leaping and
Yeah,
that.
they were rolling. It's encouraging this time of year.
That's right.
So it's just under 20, is it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Lovely. Mirror it is. Well chuffed.
Great.
Pop up again.
On a pop-up? I've got 3 bottom baits on at the moment, but do you think it makes much difference on here?
I think so, because it's fairly soft bottom, you know.
Yeah.
So I normally just pop them an inch or so off. Yeah.
Great. Right.
Put one on and see how you go.
Might as well take some pictures then, mightn't we?
Yep. Let's get some baits on and photograph it, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I pull your hood down, Mick, for a couple of pictures? Because I think you'll look more handsome.
Right. Made on a few years ago.
Oh, film's come to an end.
You did say you were on 25, didn't you?
Are you happy with one shot of that, or should I put another film in? All right, one shot.
Yeah.
Unless
Did you
you
get
want
a
to
flash?
take one on your camera. Yeah, flash went off.
Should we turn around?
Yeah, let's have a look at the other side. Not worth me putting the film in, that would keep the fish out too long, do you?
No, that's right. Nice lovely cluster of scales.
Oh yeah. Look at that. That's what's lovely about mirrors, isn't it?
That's right, they're all individual.
They're all different. Look at that. That's why. Well, I think you're the first person I've met that prefers mirrors to commons, just like me.
That's right.
Most people like commons, don't they? That is nice. That they've all got carrots, haven't they, mirrors?
That's right.
Look at all those scales. Nearly always get a row along the top of the dorsal, each side of the dorsal.
I had this one about 2:30 in the morning, Kev.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, nice winter fish.
Yep, should we slip her back? Off she goes. That's cold, that water.
Well done, mate.
Great stuff. Cool. Think smells good.
Smell that lovely smoked back bacon. It certainly is an important part of winter fishing. Regular hot cups of tea and at least 2 hot meals a day. Keeps you going. That's absolutely perfect. 3 eggs in there in a minute and that'll keep me going till midday. Gets overcooked. Lovely smoked back bacon. Make a nice snack. I wonder what Mick's going to have for breakfast this morning. I offered him a fry up, but he said no. 4 slices of bread and butter. Lovely. What sort of breakfast do you call that?
Healthy eating. My God, you got enough there?
Yeah.
Polka.
Lovely, isn't it? Ah. Well, it's an important part of winter fishing, isn't it? That's my
Bit early
excuse
for me.
anyway. I've overdone my burgers a bit. Slightly burnt.
Lovely.
Well, it's certainly a good choice of water
Yeah.
you've got here. We're just starting our second day, aren't we? And we've had several fish already.
That's right.
Do you think we're going to get one or two today?
I hope so, yeah. The wind's dropped, so I'd like the wind to pick up a little bit. I don't like flat, calm conditions, I don't know about you. Helps with a little bit of wind, I think.
Low pressure tends to be better in the winter, doesn't it?
That's right.
So, how many years have you been winter fishing? Longer than me, haven't you?
Well, I've been actually carp fishing since 1969, so winter fishing probably the early 70s onwards. In the old days, you used to put the hooks inside the bait. On a very cold day, even if you had a take, you'd strike and your bait would still be on, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's sort of early 70s and that,
That's right.
wasn't it? But people still caught fish in the middle of winter then,
Oh,
didn't
that's
they?
right,
It was
yeah.
some of the exponents of early winter fishing, Jim Gibbonson, Jerry Savage,
right.
those sort of people,
Yeah.
encouraged others to go, didn't they?
That's right.
But don't you think it's got a bit hard these days?
Oh, definitely. I'd say as long as you, I think if you choose the right water and do a light pre-baiting, it definitely helps. And obviously there's less people about, so I like winter fishing. Try and choose a heavily stocked water. Don't worry about the size of your fish so much. And just enjoy yourself, really.
Yeah, I agree. I did speak to somebody once who thought it's worth staying on fish meal baits through the winter if they've baited heavily all summer and are catching well,
Yeah,
to carry on using fish meal in the winter, but mainly just hook bait.
yeah.
The fish recognise it.
Right.
But it's not a very good thing, is it, coming in with fish meal in November
right.
and trying to get the fish
Definitely.
going, that it doesn't work
That's
so
right.
well.
Well, with fish meals, obviously you've got a very high oil content. In the summer it's great because the oil releases, but in the winter the oil will solidify, so therefore it won't be a very good attractor for the fish. You can tell that just by casting a fish meal bait out. Upon rearing it in after a couple of hours, you can't smell a thing.
Tell us about the rigs you're using at the moment. Exactly
Well,
what are you doing?
I'm on mainly pop-ups I use in the winter because I think it's better rig presentation with the hook out, obviously.
What length, hook length?
About sort of 10 to 12 inches, something like that.
Running lead or fixed?
I normally go for running leads because I find that you tend to see more, you can tell what's going on in the water more if you're getting twitches, etc. So you can bring your bait closer in. Obviously with fixed leads you're not going to get that. I normally use about 1.5 inches hair. Most people really go tight nowadays, so I tend to come off of that idea and sort of use a longer hair.
It's no good experimenting, you've got to use what you know works, haven't
That's
you?
right.
What you're confident with,
Yeah.
because you could sit here for 2 days without a bite and you could easily think, I'm using the wrong rigs, when in fact you might not be. It
That's
might
right.
just be a fact that the fish aren't
I'm
feeding.
That's right. Worst month out a lot I think is sort of January, February, winter fishing. But it's
Yeah.
always worth going out because there's always a chance.
Most of my best catches have been in the winter.
Right,
I've had my personal best mirror in the winter,
yeah.
over £40. I've had my personal best common from Redmire, over £30 in the winter. I've had my best hauls of fish.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense. Trying to keep dry is a problem.
that's right.
In the summer, I wouldn't normally use
No, I
a
don't.
brolly like this, but in the winter, I think it's very important because
That's
once your bedding gets wet or your clothes get wet, you're in trouble,
That's
aren't
right.
you? But you must be careful not to overbait,
That's right.
because if a fish comes into the swim and it's only a little bit hungry,
Yeah,
10 boilies might be enough for that fish,
that's
mightn't
right.
it?
That's right.
And if you've got 150 out there,
That's right.
chances are you're not going to catch that fish. So far, we've had was it five or six fish now?
now, yeah.
For early December. That's marvellous.
That's right.
But you could have easily took me to another water where we couldn't have got,
That's right.
wouldn't have had a bite. So choice of water's most
Very,
important thing, and
yeah.
being comfortable, I think.
That's right. On this particular session, about a week before, I put in about 4 kilos of boilies, which sounds quite a lot, but there's quite a lot of fish in this lake, so I knew they'd be eaten, and it's paid off.
Of course, when you're actually pre-baiting and not fishing, if you were to overbait, it wouldn't matter so much, would it?
No, that's right.
It's when you're fishing you've got to be very careful, isn't it?
That's right.
Did you say you're using pop-ups?
Yeah,
That's interesting because I'm using sinkers
that's right.
on all rods, and I wanted to compare the difference. And you've had slightly more action than me, haven't you? So what I think I'll do after breakfast, I'll change to pop-ups and just see
See
if
what happens.
it's going to make any difference.
Right.
Right, I'm just going to have a recast. We've only got another 3 or 4 hours of the session left, and today's been very, very quiet. We can't complain, of course. We had a lot of action yesterday. Whoops. I'm going to try just cast into some different spots actually. Put a fresh bait on. I've got a pop up on this one. Sometimes just casting around the lake, you can drop the bait right on the fish's nose. I've got a pop up I've had in soak here, and this thick, creamy dip. Looks a bit of a mess, but as I'm not going to put any free offings around it, I'm going to have a nice strong hook bait, which hopefully the fish will find nice and easy. The smell is absolutely gorgeous. The hair I'm using on this one is just, in fact it's the same material as the hook link, it's Octosplice. I've tied it onto a piece of tubing on the hook, which enables me to move the tubing up and down the hook. But that is a typical position that I normally anchor the hair. It's a Partridge Z15 boilie hook. And there's just a loop in the end of the hair there. I'm just going to put this pop up on here. Just put the boilie stop, which I've left here, through the loop. I like to push the stop just into the boilie a bit. Some people leave it sticking out, but I prefer it nice and flush, so if the fish is playing with the boilie, it doesn't feel anything sharp. And as you can see, the hair's coming off at the bottom of the shank. Got a little shot on there, just to anchor the pop up down. It looks like it might have moved slightly, so I'll just check that. That seems okay. And it's a fixed lead. In fact, it's a semi-fixed lead. It's tight on a piece of rubber which is pushed over the swivel. My normal favourite method. It will pull off if the fish gets snagged or the main line gets cut. 2 ounce lead. I'm fishing fairly sensitively at the moment. 8 pound main line, which I wouldn't normally use for carp fishing, but I think in the winter you want everything on your side. And Mick tells me that the fish are quite sensitive in this water. They don't like lots of activity on the bank and big leads crashing in on them and heavy lines across the swim. So I've scaled everything down. Anyway, I'm going to put this into a different spot. Right, I'm going to put this about 2 or 3 rod lengths to the left of where I have been fishing, about 3/4 of the way across the lake. I would imagine that's 10 or 12 feet deep there. It's interesting, the depth of this water. It does go down to over 25 feet in one area. Right, just put the swinger back on. I'm fishing quite sensitively. I say 8 pound line and light leads. I've also got the swingers set so that they're not very heavy at the moment. They're quite light in weight. And the good thing about the Fox Micron is that you can adjust the sensitivity of it. Now normally I have it quite insensitive, so 2 or 3 inches of line has to go per bleep. But on this session, because Mick tells me, and we have actually experienced it, the fish just touching the baits and letting go again. We're just getting odd, tiny little bites. So I've got it set on the most sensitive, so I've switched that on, and you can see, if we pull the line, just how sensitive it is. Lots of bleeps. So the slightest touch on the bait and we'll know about it. And that will do nicely for that one. That is a nice looking fish.
Big long linear, lovely and orange.
Yeah. Well, it's fighting well.
Terrific. Oh, yes. Yes.
Well done. It might not go 20, but
I think it will.
it's a lovely one.
That's the biggest fish of the session.
Is it?
Yep. Yes.
I'll drop the rod there and I'll get the unhooking mat.
Oh, that is
I'll take the
unbelievable.
whistler off
That is
the
a
kettle.
beauty.
In fact, I better turn the kettle off, I think. 22. Yeah, 22 and a half a day. Lovely, well done.
Beautiful.
Smashing. 22 and a half.
Lovely. Let's go.
Yeah. Take some uprights. It can...
Nice background as well.
How's that?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Lovely linear scaling on it. It's quite a long fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
One more of this side and then we'll turn it round. 22.5 pound of cold water carp. How's that?
Lovely. She's got a bit of mud on her belly, but still. She's behaving lovely.
Yeah. Fish like these make those winter trips well worthwhile, don't they? All right.
Smashing.
Okay, back it goes.
Some nice shots there.
All right, my fella. There it goes.
Let's get them baits
Thank
out
you
again.
for picking up my bait.
Still got another half hour.
Pardon?
Say, we've still got another half hour.
Have we? Right.
That was great, that. You had a right result there. Just shows you what you can do if you pick the right waters in the winter, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't particularly want to sit out all winter for big fish. I've done it many winters like you have, and just fancied catching a few. But now, for the end of the season, on these difficult waters like this, they produce nothing all winter, do they? And then at the end, the last week or two, they produce a couple of fish. And even if I'm going for action and not fishing the difficult waters, I will still always come to this sort of place at the end. And it certainly pays off sometimes, doesn't it? We've had a very, very cold, blustery night. But I think it was worth it, don't you?
Oh, cool, yeah, not half. But it just seems weird, doesn't it, that, I mean, the weather's been no better or no worse today and yesterday than it's been for the last 3 months, and you can't imagine in the water warming up or anything yet. There's been fish out, it's been great, isn't it, really? You know,
Yeah, something turns them on. It's possibly a combination of things like length of daylight and things like that.
Yeah.
They know spring's coming. They're developing spawn already this time of year, and they feel differently, don't they? And
Yeah.
something makes them feed. Nearly all the waters in the country produce fish sort of middle of March, don't
yeah,
they?
that's right.
And then at, 9 o'clock last night, it happened, didn't
Yeah, wait, it was
By the run and-
Yeah, it's typical, isn't it? It's great.
it? Left hand robs away, and you come rushing round, and we netted it.
Yeah, fish was on.
It's certainly something you can't describe what it's like, really, can you, when you catch a very, very big fish in the winter. We haven't weighed the fish yet, but I reckon it's over 30, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And you know, that was marvellous. That was on a cream pop-up boilie, on an octosplice rig. I'll show you that more closely. We have the cream RM30 pop-up on a hair just over 1/4 of an inch long, slightly longer than what most people use, but I've been using it that sort of length lately to great effect. And it's my usual method of attaching the hair as a snug piece of silicone tube on the hook there, which I can move up and down. It's a Z15 partridge boilie hook, and on the end of the hook here we have the Kesmark shrink tube. What I've done here, it's converting it to a bent hook. On many fisheries the bent hook is banned, and this gives you the same effect as the bent hook. Now what's really interesting about this rig is a new material that Kesmark have just brought out, and it's called the Combi Link. And what it is, it's the Octospice braid, but inside it is multi-strand. And the main advantages of this is you can have a very, very supple 2 or 3 inches of hook link next to the hook, but carry on with the normal braid for the rest of the hook link without having a join. A lot of people that are using this type of hook link at the moment are using 2 materials, and therefore they have to knot them, which takes longer to set up, and obviously every knot is a risk when you're fishing. So we have the Combi Link, which is multi-strand inside the Kesmark Octosplice. So, and what you do is you peel it back and just dab a little bit of rig glue on there just to keep the Octosplice in that position. Apart from that, it's attached to a normal fixed lead rig. Now, one other thing I should show you here, Kesmark have also brought out some other interesting materials. Now, this is a tube of their specialist rig glue, and what you can do with this is it's obviously got many uses, but I'm going to show you how I fix the lead putty now. I'll put a dob of this actually on the multi-strand, because that's where I want the weight. So we'll just put some of this on here. Like so. Okay, now they also do a small bottle of what they call Octogel activator, and you put a dab of this on the glue, which I'll do now, and that makes it set very, very hard. You just dab that on there, a couple of drops, and you have to wait a few seconds for it to go very hard, and I'll just screw the top on while we're waiting for that to go off. Now obviously these two things have got many uses. If you're using a running lead that you want to stop up the line to make it a fixed lead, you can use it for that. But in this case, I'm now going to put the Kesmark ballast around the stop. I think that's now set. Just check it, yeah. Give it a couple more seconds while I just get the ballast ready. This is very, very heavy, this, excellent. And all you've got to do is mould that around the stop, like so. And obviously, depending on how buoyant the pop-up is, you would take some of this off or put more on. Now there's no way that can move. That is absolutely solid on that line, and that's one of the problems you do get with metals, is when you're casting they can slip up and down the hook link. So Kesmark have come out with some really good products, and that is the actual rig that I've been using. So that sits on the bottom like that, giving a sort of a bent hook affair, and then it's just attached to a fixed lead. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, right, if you can do the honours, please tell me it's 30, a winter 30.
Oh, really,
very
mate?
Nice. No,
Really, 29, about
You're
29,
joking.
15.
29.15. It's not.
No, you're all right.
You devil.
Hang on a minute. Can you hold it still?
No.
Oh, I showed you. It's 32.
Is it? God.
Very 30.
I'm happy with 32.
It's about 32 and a half actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well done, mate.
A winter 30.
And the 30, great. That's a good way to end the season.
Nice end of the season. Opening fish, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, actually, could you pull the sack out as well and then... in case I have to put it down on the mat, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? Size of the head. What did it weigh? 32 what?
Well, 32 and a half.
32 and a half?
You have to learn to roll down scales a bit still. Oh.
Whoops. Steady up. Steady up. Right, gives us an opportunity to turn it round.
Probably thinks that's its best side.
Certainly need this fox unhooking, Matt. Can't complain. Lovely. What can you say about a winter 30?
Let's just have a couple of...
Just take it over there.
I know, mate.
If it jumps, I'll have to let it go.
That's it, mate. Lovely.
All right, do a
Yeah,
couple
it's
more. Do a couple more while it's behaving itself. Okay.
Yeah, magic.
Right, I'm going to put it back now. 32.5 pounds. There it goes. That sure is what you call cold water carping.